Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sunkissed Reactions. My name is Courtney. Today I am back with episode 13 of season 2 of ReZero. I'm very excited to get in this episode because last we left off, we had the Witch of Envy herself, Satella, come and make an appearance at this tea party. I'm hoping that this episode brings answers to some questions like we might have. Like, why Subaru? What is her end goal? How did she pull him? How did she pick him? How did she pull him from his world? I hope that Subaru asks these questions. He has been known to not. So the bar is pretty low on that actually happening. But I'm very excited to get in this episode. I hope you guys are as well. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys.
With the single goal of entering the Castle of Dreams? How very rude of you.
What is it you want from me anyway?
For so long. For so very long now. I've been deeply in love with you.
Why?
I've had it! I've had it with you both! Now just leave me alone!
So, you're just gonna keep
Good
on
luck with
dying,
that.
starting over and making everyone cry. That's your big plan, huh? Must be pretty nice. I'm saying that deciding you're the only one who should be suffering is cowardly. That kind of twisted thinking makes you a lot more despicable than any witch. It's incredibly ungrateful to her.
Ungrateful? He didn't ask for this. Why would he want this?
You're the one who made me like this in the first place!
Right?
All the pain, all the torment, everything! It only happens to me! Who else but me would have made these choices, huh? Who else would have done the things that I've done?
You're hurt. Please don't be hurt now. And please don't suffer.
Are you honestly that desperate for me to love you?
Not at all. You need to love yourself more.
Need to love yourself more, huh?
Overcome those feelings and treasure yourself more.
You're the one who gave me the ability to return by death. As long as I get hurt more than others and do whatever I can to try and protect them, I can be sure that nobody else will ever have to suffer. It's not like anyone cares what happens to a loser like me, right? But just been stronger. I could have prevented it.
Can't save everybody all the time.
And what is this going to accomplish? Look at you, crying, wailing, trying to handle everything on your own.
And the reason I love you is because you gave me everything. Don't you see? That's why.
Stop it!
Huh?
What was that?
I will not let self-harm, suicide, or murder happen in my presence! Sekhmet, why?
Emotionally, something's compelling me to take the boy's side also.
So he committed suicide?
Among the ones you wish so desperately to save,
Or
it should be obvious.
what's her name? Took his tongue? And that's what happened?
No matter what I wish for.
Show me how awesome you can be, Subaru.
I don't want to die.
See? That's how you truly feel!
They bring him back.
Can I really believe
Where'd they go? Are they still there?
people I care about also care for me?
You are the one who rescued me. I want you to know salvation. Yes, that is my wish.
She does look like Amelia. And obviously sounds like her.
A bit more surprised by the way you two acted.
When I last spoke to him, Subaru made some pretty big boasts to me. It might be selfish, but I'd love to see him at least try to follow through on them.
You even implemented Faceless Bride to ensure that.
Just think that love is important. Even if he doesn't want to see it, there is love there. I know it.
So while each of you may have your own reasons for doing so, it's quite clear that you all wish to help Superman Natsuki.
Because I can't understand or agree with almost any of your reasons for backing me. It's no wonder they call you witches.
Is it safe to assume you've recovered your strength?
I don't know how to answer that now. I'm at a loss.
Would you consider extending your hand to me? With everything in my power, I'll take you to the future you're longing for without fail.
I'm not ready to die. Since sacrifice is a prerequisite to taking your hand, that's something I can no longer do.
Good.
That path is lined with thorns. If you thought of your death as a tool, your heart would be all that's necessary to offer as payment. Not only your heart, but the future of other people as well, would be exceedingly difficult. And above all,
Terribly greedy.
that poor Garfield's pitifully dim-witted, and he's petrified of the outside world. You'll need to break that spell if you ever hope to release him from his circumstances. Do keep in mind that I am a girl, one who just so happens to be terribly fond of you.
Thanks for being willing to let me die.
What a weird thing to say. Thanks for being willing to let me die.
I'm grateful you let me hear the voices of those I needed to hear the most.
And you. I got some questions for you.
But it's a fact that I've been saved by the power you gave me more times than I can even count.
Yeah.
Is return by death still something that's available to me? If not relying on it too much is what it takes to love myself, then I don't know. That definitely isn't gonna be easy.
Listen, don't fret all alone. Fight alongside. Never forget that it's those people and others you've affected who will grieve when you die.
Yeah.
To come and take my life.
Come and take my life.
Word. I'm going to save you. I'd normally be inside. Did you carry me out?
No, that was all.
Patricia.
So why did you save me?
Oh, come on. You really have no idea why?
Oh, yeah, he can speak to animals, right? And understand them.
And her? What did Patricia tell you?
She just said, don't make me explain it. So I better not. Leaping to save somebody when you think that they're in danger, helping them out even if it means risking your own life. It's simple. To me, the feelings behind them are exactly the same.
So cute.
Mr. Natsuki?
So does this mean I managed to pass the second trial somehow?
He can't go back in? Oh, no. He's not eligible anymore?
Wait, he rejected me?
Yeah.
Could I have lost my qualification?
Because he didn't do the contract.
What a nasty little...
I'm still so lost. Is there anything
Listen, there's something that I've got to do.
Huh.
If you love Miss Amelia, then it should be a simple task for you. What is best for her should come first, and your needs after. Am I wrong?
But I...
Still haven't the fortitude necessary for the task you've been given.
Oh. I wish I could do that.
What do you
I
think
expect you to possess the determination to carry out your objective, even if it means trampling on Miss Amelia's will. Understand? So long as there is life, there is a future. So long as there is a future, there is hope. So long as there is hope, there is great possibility. And with possibility, people can still be saved. After all, the order given for the assassins to attack
Was from him?
command was one that I personally issued.
What?
it was you?
Why?
I sent assassins to the mansion to help sharpen your resolve. After all that's transpired, why aren't you insane yet? So I've made the decision to force it upon you.
I want to do what you said, but I can't. I lost my qualification for the trial.
You what?
Please.
Echidna will surely restore your qualification. If you earnestly wish to receive it, then just ask her. That's just the nature of her avaricious personality.
He has to take the contract.
I will continue to corner you, to strengthen your focus, until I deem you as one who's perfected.
So what do I do now?
You're gonna have to take that damn contract, which you're gonna have to do. Okay, Otto. Look at him being there for him at all times.
That's me.
You always seem to find me when I'm in the freezing
Yeah,
states.
Well, what can I
Got
say?
a knack
I am
for
a
it.
traitor after all.
Sorry, but I don't have time right now to mess around.
What's going on?
I'm gonna need to take a long, deep breath, okay?
What? What's happening? I don't understand. Is this good or bad? Oh! Oh, damn!
Stop putting on a tough guy front around your friends. Subaru Natsuki!
Aww. Okay, what an episode. I don't know half of what's happening. I don't know what Roswaal's plan is. I feel like I don't know. So the Witch of Envy, we didn't get any much answers as to like why does she love him and why has she always loved him? Is that like, did she love him from like the moment he was born in the other world? Or like, I want to know like how she picked him. How did she drag him into this world? Why? Why does she love him so much? Is it because he didn't love himself and he was going down a path of despair and depression and so she, for some reason, she loved him enough to save him? I don't know. I feel like he's going to need to take this contract with Echidna. So I wonder if the end of this series, which I know that the second season is not the end of the series. Like, from what I understand, I think a season 3 is coming, and then even that won't be the end. I think one of you guys commented and said that they have enough to make quite a few seasons, which is fine. It's great, but I don't know how much crazier it can get. And don't tell me like what's coming, because obviously I want the show to tell me. I don't read the manga. If I were to ever read the manga, it would be after the whole anime series is completed. So I don't want to know what's coming. But I feel like he's definitely going to need to make this contract with Echidna in order to fulfill whatever destiny Roswaal has in mind, or whatever is written in that book. Yeah. So I don't really know I don't really know what's going to happen next. And I like that. The show is definitely not predictable, which is something that I like, because there are a lot of shows that I'm like, I see where this is headed. And in my thoughts and my theories is that where this is headed is it could be like he has to take this contract and he has to save everybody at the cost of his own life, but in the process he has to learn to love himself. That's what I got from this episode. But there's so much more left that I don't know. That seems, I don't know if too easy is the word, but I'm sure that is not going to be the case. I don't know what it is. We still don't know where Amelia is either. I guess she's still in there. He has lost his qualification of taking the trial, which is why Roswaal was like, you need to talk to Echidna, which is why he needs to take this contract, because I guess when he rejected the contract, she took away his being able to do these trials. So was he saying that he wasn't going to use return by death anymore, or that he wasn't going to use it as often as like a get out of jail free card, basically? Because basically the Witch of Envy, though she gave him that power, right, to return by death, it's made him lose like his own life's value, basically. And I guess that whenever those scenes that we saw either last episode or the episode before, I can't remember, those scenes that he was being shown when he had kind of like an outer body experience where he was viewing what happened, the scenes that were happening after he had taken his life or after he had died somehow, which, I mean, to be fair, he hasn't actually taken his own life that often, but I guess because he uses return by death, like he knows that that's an option, he has lessened the value of his own life. And so they were showing him scenes of like, listen, yes, you have this power, but like, don't use it so willy-nilly, because look what you're doing to your friends, the people that care about you. So I'm assuming that he's going to do his best. Now, he can't help it when freaking Elsa over here like comes out of freaking nowhere and disembowels him. You know, she just puts his intestines all over the place, and he has no, like, he didn't even see those things coming. So I don't blame him for that. But like, there have been times where he's like jumped off a cliff and stabbed himself, and you know, allowed for death to come to him, basically. But I mean, most of the time it just comes out of nowhere. Like, Rem has killed him out of nowhere before, and yeah. So, but like, yeah, I don't know. So I get a little bit of what the Witch of Envy was saying there, you know. And I agree. Like, if I had that power, I can't say that I wouldn't be like Subaru. I'd probably be like, I'm pretty much immortal because I can't freaking die, you know? But yeah, he needs to be smarter about going about how to save people. And I understand too, like, he would use like return by death to like gain information too. And that, in my opinion, is a good way to use return by death. Like, like go through the motions, get your, get your answers or whatever, and then do it again. And that way you have a plan. You have a leg up on your competition, so to speak, or on your enemies. So, yeah. So Roswaal issued the assassin, so now we know who Elsa, and that little girl from the village was hired by. So he hired them this time? Or did he hire them all along? Because, I mean, I don't know that he would have hired them in the beginning, because she was trying to kill Amelia, which that would have like foiled Roswaal's plan, right? Is he licking my couch? Nico, quit licking my couch. He's a weirdo. He's so silly. He likes to lick like everything. He's a kisser. He likes to give kisses for sure. Anyway. Yeah, so he wanted the insignia back. Did she know who it was for? Did she know it was for Amelia? Because she was really trying to kill her. That first few episodes. I don't know. Or I want to say that it was probably just this time at the attack on the mansion is when he hired them. And he did that. Ugh. Did he do that because he was forcing Subaru to choose like Rem over Amelia, or to choose Amelia over everybody else? I didn't quite understand all of their conversation. Maybe you guys can clarify. Because, yeah, I did not get all that. And I mean, I think we kind of speculated and knew this already, that Garfield was an apostle of greed, because a few episodes back they talked about greed, like the witch of greed, like being like his lover or whatever. And that he is terrified of the outside world, which is why he doesn't like want to cross the barrier, right? I wonder why he's terrified of the outside world. Not sure. Yeah, this is a good episode. Didn't get all my answers, but got some. We're getting there. We're getting bits and pieces. It's kind of like Attack on Titan in that regard, where you have a crazy ton of questions in the beginning, and then slowly they start to give you answers. And I'm assuming at some point we're just going to get a novel of information. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, all right, guys. That's it. That's all I have for this episode. It was a really long discussion, and I hope I didn't ramble on too long, but for you guys. But yeah. If you please keep in mind that if you want to see the full length version of this episode, you can by going to patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. Link is in the description below. If you can't do that, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.